everybody, and welcome to episode number 2 here on Holme Wold Farm. So as you can see, we're still busy in the chickpeas. And what is our first and probably only harvest contract, I've got to be honest. This one's taken a long time. This combine is very small and the tractor and trailer is very small, and so I think for the near future, just while we can't afford to take on hired help, we will be concentrating more on maybe fertilising, cultivating, ploughing, that sort of thing, because this, as I say, has taken a very, very long time. I forgot just how big these fields were on Holme Wold Farm, and yeah, I've been sat here so long doing this field that I've forgotten what my wife looks like. I've forgotten what the kids look like. I've grown a really long grey beard. But yeah, this has taken a very long time. Like I say, I think this will be the last harvest contract for a little while. I'm quite keen with this series to get it moving quite quickly, because I want to sort of gradually move away from contracting and move more into farming for ourselves and doing, you know, sort of our own work and things. So unless we have a much bigger combine and bigger tractor and trailer as well, because that little Renault and the little Martin at its grand total of 14,500 capacity is just a little bit too tiny. As I say, it's been a long haul. I've brought you in at this point because oh wait up, we're not going to make it all the way through the field. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, so as I say, I've brought you in at this point. We're really not going to make it all the way through the field. And I'm not backing all the way up there, so let's hope we've got enough. There we go. Alright, hopefully. I put it at that end of the field, the tractor and trailer, walked all the way back and thought I'll easily get through the field. That's another thing with this combining contract, that the grain tank on the combine doesn't hold very much either, and with the size of these fields, when you're trying to open the lands up, it catches you out. It's caught me out a couple of times now, but anyway, as I say, we'll get this contract done, and then we've got a fertilising contract to do. Probably do that off camera. I'll probably do a few more contracts off camera, just because as I say, they are taking an arduously long time. Now, can I get in there? I might have to do some shuffling here, because what I need to do is I need to get my tractor and trailer in there without having to go all the way down the field, so I'm going to do some shuffling. Some machinery strictly come shuffling. Right. In theory, I could have this combine on my Britain series. I actually had a model of one of these. I had a 164 model of that, and I also had a 164 John Deere combine. I can't remember which. They were both made by Ertl. and I can't remember which model. I haven't gone far enough back. In which case, we do this. I know I said it in the first episode, but I love this tractor. And my own save game went out over the weekend, and as you know, that tractor was in those videos. This tractor was in those videos as well. Like I say, I absolutely adore this tractor. All right. We will now shuffle the combine forward again. Go back a little bit because I've cocked that up. Alright, we'll try again. That's better. Give me some room with my back wheels. Right, I've now got to get over a little bit. I don't want to go too far onto the crop. That should be. Right, it won't be too bad once we've loaded the combine, because we could, well, yeah, we can just leave the tractor here. That won't quite fill it this time. So we'll switch the tractor off. And so we can leave the tractor there. That's no bother. And we can get back into the combine. There should be enough room. What I'll do is I'll just combine this bit further forward. Just combine this bit further forward, and then I can get in then. I'll just combine it to there. Excellent. Now the problem is I've lost the row that I was following to keep a straight line. I can't remember which row that was now. So we'll come in on these wheel tracks and assume it was that one. No, we're a long way off. Oh, it was that one. It was that one. So I was virtually in there then. I thought we weren't quite so far over. No, it was that one. It was this one. I know why that's like that, because we've just cut that out. As you can see, it's going swimmingly well. I think I'm just getting tired, to be fair. It's been a long day. I'm sure it was. If it was, it doesn't matter, not too much. But I'm sure it was this row. Right. Let's just get this bit now. Once we get through, we're fine, because we can just keep running the tractor and trailer up alongside then. And this will be the last lands that we cut. I wanted to sort of cut this one because I wanted to work off the gauze if I could, but that's not going to be quick. I didn't envisage that the gauze, well, again, I kind of miscalculated how long the field was. I should have gone a lot further over, but hey ho, like I said, I'm getting tired. It's been a long day. It's been a long day doing this field. Alright, we'll turn that off and we'll save some diesel. So we'll keep the combine, but we'll take it back to our little shed. And right, I don't think I'm going to get all the way through again. Oh, I missed a bit there, look. I don't like that. I don't like missing bits. Plays me OCD up, that does. I didn't realise I'd missed that. Unless I did, and it's just, well, it has been an extremely long time since I've been over this side of the field, to be fair. Because I did that side over there first, because that side over there was the awkwardest part of the field, and I thought, well, I'll do that bit first. What we'll do is, I know we're going to go against the grain, so to speak. Put the head down just so as I can see where it's to, yeah. Alright. Here we go. Let's go again. Let's not go down this route though. Oh, I've missed some more there. Look, I told you I'm getting very, very tired. I'm very, very lackadaisical. It's almost funny. But anyway, we'll keep on persevering because we haven't really got this field done now. That bit there should be good. I think it's because this side of the lands is not dead straight anyway, because it was the headland side, so I think that's what's catching me out. But so I've missed some more there, but we'll get them at some point. And I'm gonna bid you farewell. You can listen to some music, and I'll see you hopefully when this field is done. But if this video is going to be going on for too long, then I will end the video with me still needing to combine, and I'll do the rest off camera. And as I say, I'll do that fertilising field contract in field 20. I have this little mod because it reminds me of where I'm going, and I've got a reasonably enough memory that although I can't always remember every field, I can pretty much look at that. I know it's easy at the moment because I've only got 2 contracts and I've only got 2 jobs, but if there was 4 or 5 there, I would know which one was the combining ones and which ones was you know, sort of ploughing or whatever. So and so it, you know, it sort of doesn't matter. But anyway, that's enough of me yappering. I'll play some music and I'll see you either towards the end of the combining or at the end of the combining. So, see you in a little while.
Look at me in the eyes, yeah. Look at me in the eyes. I know for sure it feels nice. Look at me in the eyes, I know it feels nice, yeah. I know you've been asking for it. Got you on your knees for it, or was I on my knees for it? You got me feeling like my. I know I've been really high, boy, let's say goodbye. If you give me a treat, boy, I'll give you my. Can't get you out of my mind. Look at me in the eyes, yeah. Look at me in the eyes. I know for sure it feels nice. Look at me in the eyes, I know it feels nice. Hey. Look at me in the eyes, yeah. Look at me in the eyes. I know for sure it feels nice. Look at me in the eyes, I know it feels nice, yeah. I know you've been asking for it. Got you on your knees for it, or was I on my knees for it? You got me feeling like my. I know I've been really high, boy, that's sure it feels nice, nice, nice. Look at me in the eyes, I know it feels nice. Hey.
You're sick of my madness. Don't you tell me what I'm supposed to do. You're better off without me. Don't you tell me what I'm supposed to do. When I'm walking on the streets half naked, it's part of me, it's part of me. When I'm making my brain makeup, it's part of me, it's part of me. When you're crushing on my dreams and you're making me so full, get out of my life. I know what I'm supposed to do. When you're crushing on my dreams and you're making me so full, I know what I'm supposed to do. Naked. I know what I'm supposed to do. Supposed to do. Brain makeup. I know what I'm supposed to do. You're sick of my madness. Don't you tell me what I'm supposed to do. You're better off without me. Don't you tell me what I'm supposed to do. When I'm walking on the streets half naked, it's part of me, it's part of me. When I'm making my brain makeup, it's part of me, it's part of me. When you're crushing on my dreams and you're making me so full, get out of my life. I know what I'm supposed to do. When you're crushing on my dreams and you're making me so full, I know what I'm supposed to do. what I'm supposed to do. I know what I'm supposed to do. Rainmaker, I know what I'm supposed to do. When you're crashing on my dreams and you're making me so full. I know what I know what I'm supposed to do. Rainmaker, I know what I'm supposed to do.
Hello everybody. Alright. Dodgy music listen to. We are very near the end. We are very, very near the end. I can't believe that last empty trailer put me on 99% of the field. Never mind, we've got probably, I would say, another 2 rounds to go in this field. And then we're finished. I was thinking while I've been doing it, I kind of sort of thought to myself, well, I maybe will do some more contract harvesting jobs, but do them off camera, just because that way, obviously we can get the money. As I say, I'm sort of, it's a case of being sort of caught between 2 ideals, in the sense that I kind of want to start off with smaller equipment and no money and build up, but at the same time, as I say, this map, this save, this series on YouTube is about mega farming. It's about having the big machines, it's about, you know, sort of owning the whole of the map, it's about farming it successfully, it's about having you know, a massive farming corporation or organisation, or, you know, business, whatever you want to call it, and having sort of a huge operations going on all over the place with, you know, big combines, multiple combines, you know, tractors and you know, doing all the productions, doing all the animals, and making all that work whilst farming the whole map, because it is a fairly substantial map, as you can see, and that's my challenge, is to successfully farm the whole map, all the productions, all the animals, anything else that we can add. All doing it precision farming, doing it with real life farming practices that I used to do on the farm that I worked on, and seeing how we go. But straight ahead, just to the left slightly, you can see our little yard. Hello, little yard. So yeah, home not too far away, but thankfully home in this field not too far away either. I can't wait to get, because you always get a little bit of bonus crop, and then obviously you get paid for doing the contract. This combine, I like the combine. It's a nice mod. It's, you know, inside the cab, it's very nice, and you know, it sort of gives you a nice feel that you are combining. Because some combine mods don't feel like you're in a combine at all, whereas this does actually feel like you are in a combine. This does actually feel like, you know, you are in a, oh yeah, I keep forgetting to look at what my tank status is at. Right, here we go again, off for a run. I try not to tab if I can help it. It's tempting. But I do try not to tab, just because in real life you wouldn't be able to sort of just sit there and, you know, click your fingers and end up in the next vehicle that you want to be in. So I do try not to tab. Sometimes, especially if I'm starting to get sort of a bit tired or whatever, if I'm playing sort of into the early hours, which I've been doing a little bit just of late, because obviously, you know, trying to record, trying to get, you know, sort of sessions, obviously other stuff happening in my life, so I'm sort of trying to get ahead of with my recording, and trying to get to a point where, you know, if something crops up one day, it's not going to make no difference, not really, or a huge difference, but yeah, it does mean that we're having to put in some late shifts, which I'm absolutely delighted with. I love this game. The thing is, I mean, it's like, you know, I was kind of thinking the other day, even though I'm now doing, you know, sort of things for YouTube, the Britain series, which, you know, is doing fantastic, you know, this series, which I've got a feeling this might be a slow burner, but will eventually become quite popular just because it's big farming production, everything what I just said. And then with the 1950s one episode, there's only going to be one episode of Holme Wold and 1950s a week. And sort of off camera I will carry on playing them so that they do sort of move forward a little bit, so that we're not we're not bogged down for many months of just sort of similar things. So I will be doing sort of a little, especially on Holme Wold. The 1950s one not so much, mainly because 1950s fields are small, equipment is small. So we should be able to get through jobs relatively quickly anyway, and we should be able to get through the years relatively quickly. Like I say, that save is intended to be from farming from sort of 1950 right up to the modern day, and the evolution of the machines, the evolution of like farming practices, techniques, spraying, crop rotation and everything like that. It's sort of, I'm hoping it's going to highlight how farming has changed over the last I'm terrible at maths, but however many years it's been since 1950. Like I say, I'm absolutely woeful at maths. I have a condition called dyscalculia, which essentially is the number version of dyslexia. I'm absolutely brilliant with words, brilliant with writing, brilliant with all of that. With numbers, they're just funny shapes to me. Numbers mean absolutely nothing to me whatsoever. I can read the funny shapes. So field 79, 99% done, and I kind of sort of understand that. But yeah, just numbers for me. Forget it. I have a very good friend in this world, and he's called Calculator. I just punch in the funny shapes and it tells me what I need to say. And that's how I do it. But yeah, so we'll get this done. We've just got to go down there and then back that way, and then we'll finish. And then drive all the way down, obviously put the header on the header trailer, and then we will call that this episode it. And then when we come back, I will have done the fertiliser contract, and probably done a few more contracts as well. So my hope is at the moment, because we've got the little area, does include the dairy, so all of the money at the moment is going into that little area, and we're going to get the dairy up and running, and get a dairy farm going. So obviously, we're going to need all the money for that. We're going to need all the money for the cows. We're going to need all of the money for mowers and feeders and straw shredders, and do you know what I mean? Like, we're going to need everything. So the money that we get in from the contracts is literally going to disappear straight away again, because, as I say, we need to buy all of that. Then we need to look for a more suitable arable farm. I have an idea. Whether I go with that idea or not, I don't know, but I have an idea. Something that I think might work. We've got, the thing is, even at this early stage, even though I'm because I sort of kind of know how this save game's going to go. So I full of cheese. Right, back for a run. Even though I know how roughly this save game, well, I know what this save game, the direction this save game's going is what I'm trying to say. Once we get established a bit more, once we get work is going to be plentiful, contracts are going to be all year round, our own work is going to come into play, You know, the animals, you know, the products from the animals. Obviously, you know, manure and liquid manure is not something I normally do. I will be doing on this save game. Literally going to be doing everything this game can pretty much do is my intention. And basically, once we've farmed and, you know, we're continually farming and what have you, I want to see how much. Firstly, I want to see whether one person can, with the help of Courseplay and auto drive, when I get to employ my first person, and go from there. I want to see how much. I want to see two things. One, is it possible as a single player with the help of a couple of mods to farm this whole map? And two, if it is possible, I want to see how much in one complete year from farming this whole map, from all the productions that will come from the crops of all of those, of this map, you know, from the wheats, and you know, understand what I mean, and see how much that actually does make us. I've got a fairly good idea of the land around the dairy and what I'm probably going to do with it, or the cow yard, as I call it, the dairy, but because basically dairy cows are going to go in there. But we are going to have beef stock as well, so we're not just going to do dairy, we are going to do beef as well. Pigs is something I don't normally tend to do, just because I don't see the point. They just seem like a great deal of work. That trailer's not going to. They seem like a great deal of work for very little reward, but I've never really done them properly, so don't know on that. The dairy cows, we're going to buy them as calves and let them grow. And part of the reason is I want everything to start from scratch. Also, the reason is that because we've only got we've got two fields really. We've got the cow field, and we've also got the field next door to the cow field, and then we have got quite a lot of grass in that area that we can actually, that again we can actually use, but they're not going to require much food, and we're not going to have much in the way of food to give them. You know, for this year we've got no crops, so we've got no straw, so we can't bed them. You know, it's going to be through the middle, putting it through the side. There we go. I'd get told off if I did that if I'd have done that in real life. Fed it in through the side, you know, just go straight through the middle. Anyway, yeah, so that's the plan and the hope. In terms of tractors and brands and stuff like that, I'm not sure whether to be a one brand farm or whether to go with, you know, whatever. Certainly for the first few years on the game, we will be whatever, because pretty much all of our equipment is going to be second hand. I'm not going to be buying any machinery brand new. There's no need, you don't need to in the game. And so all of the machinery in the game will be second hand, will be you know, will be sort of the minimum that we will require to do the work that we need to do. But yeah, no, I can't wait for this series. And the other thing as well is, we're gonna have silos, but we're also going to be doing, which is typical for UK, we're going to be doing grain storage sheds, and in there we're going to be having you know, crops like cereals. We're going to be having root vegetables, because we'll do the platinum DLC on here, obviously potatoes on here, sugar beet, onions, so we'll do all that good stuff as well. We've got peas on here, so we can do that. That does mean that I probably won't be farming with soybeans on this map. The only reason on British maps I usually farm with soybeans is because I sort of kind of have them as harvest peas. I don't need to on this map. There is peas installed in the map, and you can only harvest them once they're dead. You can't bind them because obviously there's no binder in the game, which is something that this game really is missing. For any modders out there that may be potentially watching this. In 2017 someone did start to make a pea binder, but it never got finished. For whatever reason, you know, obviously modding is the same as sort of, you know, doing you know, videos and that, you know, it takes a lot of your sort of personal time, and you know, life does get in the way, unfortunately, and you know, we all have to live, and we all have things that we have to do, but yeah, so it never came. But yeah, if giants are listening, or you know, modders, like, you know, we need pea binders in the game. We need them desperately. But yeah, so we won't be doing soybeans, which is a bit of a shame, because peas are worth next to nothing. Soybeans are one of the richest crops on the game, but as I say, I normally use them to simulate peas, and I don't need to on this map because we do have peas. So you know, there's no need to be using them, and plus I don't think you could grow them in this country. I might be wrong with that. Right, luckily we didn't need to unload again, so let's get ourselves down there, get that header off onto that trailer, get the tank unloaded, and send this bad boy back to the farm, send the tractor and trailer to the sell point, get that done, get him back to the farm, and then get in the tractor, and we'll drive all the way to get the spreader, go spread field 20, and then that will be the next episode thereafter. But as I say, to just finish this episode, because I am conscious that this has been quite a long episode, but as I say, with this tiny combine, this has taken a very long time. It's as I say, been a marathon, this one. So from the time lapse section of this episode to now, it's 2 separate days. I literally, when I was doing the time lapse part of this video yesterday, I was that tired I literally couldn't stay away. I kept dropping off and wobbling and sort of making it unstraight, and I just thought, no, I've got to turn the game off. My body is telling me, you know, we've had enough. So we quit, and we're back again this morning to finish off this episode. And as I say, we'll get that this tank empty, and then we will get that header on that trailer, and that will conclude today's episode. Whew, I'm pleased this is done. I think the other harvesting contracts that I take on, I will be making sure they are reasonably sized fields for the combine we've got. I don't think all of this tank is going to go in that trailer either, which is just so funny. Oh, that's why you should have the manual discharge mod in your mod folder. I look like I was over there. All of this isn't going to go in there though, I don't think. It's going to be close. No. What, we got 570? Is that, or 520? 520. Right, let's go and get the header on the track. Let's put the auger in. What I'll do is I'll run that tractor to the tip point, tip it, and then come back and get the other little bit. because you have absolutely no depth perception in this game, I'm gonna just get out. It is a lovely combine, isn't it? Not in real life. I know a farmer that lived near to me when I was growing up that had one of these, and I think it was this exact model, and it was forever in the workshop. But, right. Go and get the tractor and trailer, and then we'll say let's make our way to the sell point. But as I say, that is going to conclude today's episode for now. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, comment and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for more great content from me, Mr. Jimmy D. Bye for now.